where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a blessed day. So this video is going to be lots of fun. This is my second month being part of the organizational hop with Karen from Yes Please Paper Crafts. And what it is every month we kind of go through organization, different parts of it, right? We talk about how we do things with specific products and how we organize them to make scrapbooking easier, a little more accessible for some of us. I love to organize. It is not just my scrappy space. It's my jam. Like I do it in my kitchen, in my bathroom. That just works for me. Now, what I'm going to show you today, what we are supposed to do this month is our 5 favorite things to organize. Our tools that we use to organize. Boy, that was hard for me because I really like a lot of the systems that I have in place, hence the reason I use them, right? So I'm going to show you a couple things that I've done for a long time. One of the things is my absolute favorite. I've done an entire series on it this past January, and I'm going to show you something new that I am doing, which is right here in front of me. Let me first put a photo up here. This is my shelf that is literally within arm's reach. I am touching it right now as we speak. It is probably my go-to shelf. Now I have another one flanking my large desk. I'll show a picture of that. And don't look at my desk, it's a mess. but I have 2 bookshelves on either side of my desk. The way that I have set up my new space, because I switched with my daughter after I just did a reset, right? Is a little bit different, yet it's exactly the same system. I just have them set up different. Most of this was in my closet in my other room, but now I can have it out here in the open and it's a lot more accessible. So I'm really happy about that. Using vertical space, that's what I'm getting at. That is probably one of my go-tos. It doesn't have to always be tiny little bits of paper and how we organize that. Sometimes the way things are accessible make a difference. For me, I like to have balance, hence the reason I have my desk in the middle and I have it flanked by 2 bookshelves. And technically, they are the smaller bookshelves you can get at Walmart for I think they're 25 bucks a piece, because I have found the large bookshelves, when I go to move them to clean or reorganize them, they're flimsy. They fall apart, even though they're $50 a piece. The smaller ones, I don't have as much problem. So I just took 2 and stacked them on top of each other on each side of my desk. Now, I love that everything is accessible. So I am going to say one of my organizing favorites is using vertical space, using shelves to make all of my stuff accessible. Really, truly it is. Okay. Then my second favorite, I've already talked about, I did an entire video about, is the way I store my dies. Now you're going to see this here. I'll put that video below too, because it would take me forever to get into that, right? So what I'm going to tell you is that I buy these little milk crates, and let me grab one. Like I said, one of mine, I have 2 stations, as you saw at my desk. One is for my computer. I do a lot of work with the swaps with my computer. And then the other is where I'm filming now. So literally my husband, bless his heart, made me a ginormous desk. And all it is some file cabinets and my countertop from Lowe's. Like really, that is all it is. So the way I store my dies, for those that haven't seen the video, are in these $1.50 little milk crates. Sometimes you can find them at the Dollar Tree, so they're $1.25. And I have my dies in these pockets, but my favorite is this milk crate. I used to do it, Miss Janet Madison showed us how to take the free small mailing flat rate boxes or priority. I don't remember if they were flat rate or priority, and cover them and make them pretty. But those boxes were too flimsy for me, and I have a hard time gripping things. So I love that this is sturdy. So I just switched to this. It's the same concept. I do not take credit for this. 100% got it from my beautiful scrappy friend, Janet from RTS. I just made it work for me. That's what I'm hoping all of you guys will do, is you will make it work for you. Now I'm about to get new labels. I have somebody doing some fun stuff for me. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask them. I haven't asked them yet. I know they will. So I have all of my dies sorted by the way that I use them. Again, I already did a whole video on this. So definitely my second favorite way to organize my things, my product, my inventory, which is what I see it. I buy a lot, so it's like a store. So is my dies. I have a lot of them, a lot. I purged a lot and I still have a lot, and I will bring more in. I am not gonna lie. Other than paper, it is one of my favorite products because I can create with my scraps and I feel like I have less waste, and that's just me. So that is probably my second favorite way to organize my products, because you could use those for 6x6 pads, 6x8 pads. You could use them as a filing system for photos. Done all that, and they work. They are very sturdy and they're cheap, like really easy. Like I said, you can find them at the Dollar Tree. You can find them at Walmart. When you're looking at Walmart, I'm going to tell you this, do not look down the container aisle. No, look down the office supplies aisle, and the best time to find them is around school supplies time. Just saying. So definitely one of my favorites. You can order them online in bulk, even from the Dollar Tree. You know that, right? Like, you can go onto the Dollar Tree website. You can order. The problem with that is you're not guaranteed a specific color, and you have to order, like, I think it's 24 of them, which honestly, let's see, I have 16. So I don't know, that wouldn't be too far off, but you know what? Whatever works best for you. I liked the black because I figured they would look cleaner, better, and they would go with whatever color scheme I decided to change out, because like all of you, I decorate different times. So that's what I did. And they kind of blend into my bookcase. If you look here, you see the labels, which again, I'm revamping. That's on my to-do list. So definitely like that. Okay. That is my third favorite way to organize. Gosh, I could just keep going, honestly, you guys. And that is something I have done for a long, oh no, that's my second, right? Second. Gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I have done that for a long, long time, okay? Another one that I have done for a long time is this little caddy. Now, I have had this caddy just since I moved into this room. I'm touching it over here. It's right next to me. I am gonna pull it out and we're gonna talk about it, okay? Now, I used to have a different caddy. Get whatever you can at the Dollar Tree. Honestly, I think I got this one at a yard sale. Like, it was Jill's and she didn't want it anymore for her markers. And I do keep my markers in there. And they fit perfectly. Look at this. Totally fit perfect. I know you can get them at Target, wherever. I'm pretty sure I got this at a yard sale for Jillian. Okay, inside of here, my Pringles can. It fits perfect inside of here. And this is just a desk caddy. That's all it is. I take my tweezers, okay? I use paper clips here. I'll show you my Pringles can here in a minute. I use my paper clips here to put on the side of this, and then I take my fussy cutting scissors, my favorite scissors, and have my tweezers are here. And then I have my Pringles can that, yes, I need to cover. My old one was covered, and then it just got wore out. And I need to, again, on the to-do list. Like, it really is on my to-do list. I keep my T-squares in here, both of them. And then when this gets full, I have to address my strips. But I've been kind of saving my border strips and such because I have a series coming up on how to use those this year. Hopefully this summer we get to that. My paint brushes are in here, okay? My mixed media tool that I never use. My glue sits in here upside down. I love that. My shimmer markers, some are brand new because I got some on clearance. And then I just have a happy face. I got those during homeschooling, and it just sits right here on my desk. And that's my third favorite organization because I reach for it all the time. Okay, That's third. 3. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Hopefully y'all are keeping track because I don't. Yeah. If you're new here, you're just seeing this, welcome to my corner. It's crazy. All right. So next is number 4. I hope. I could keep going. You guys, I could do 10. Not kidding you. Maybe I'll do one extra just because I'm different. I'm a different duck. All right, so it's the drawers. You're going to see them right here. They, again, sit on my large shelf, okay? These drawers came to my attention by my crafty friend, Kelly. Oh, I love Kelly. And I messaged her and said, where did you get your color drawers? And that's what they are. They are color drawers. I have a few extra that I have some things in. You will see the handles of this one all the time, where I keep my wood veneer right next to me. I keep washi right next to me. My gel pens, I have a glue sticks here just because they get lost here in the caddy with my other glue. These are photo safe pens that I use that my friend Lauren sent me, and I bought them ever since. I have my X-Acto, which took me forever to learn how to use, but this is how you hold it. If you've watched me, you know that was an issue for a while. I have little paper clips, my mini staples, my magnets to my stamp board, extra blades. Let's see, what else do I have? My distressing tool, my score thing that my sweet friend Mallory recently gave me for my my Frisker's cutter, and I've used this a lot actually. I keep some flair right here, things that it's not my whole stash, but things that I can just reach for and use. This one is all stars, okay? This one is some titles, but then it's mostly hearts. That's all it is. I was lazy. I didn't put these away, so they're sticking in there. But that's where they are. These drawers and these are my favorite. Now, my color drawers, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't get in them often, but let me tell you what it does do, okay? When I am looking just for a touch of something, let me grab one. Okay, so this is my teal one. And what it does do is when I personally clean up my desk after every project. I cannot start a new project without my desk clean, and that is just me. This morning, the reason my desk is so cluttered is because I filmed late last night, and I wanted to get this done before a windstorm is coming because my internet goes out. Otherwise, I would have already had all this cleaned up too. But my color drawers are a very easy way to clean up my desk and sort at the same time. Now, this one's almost full. And when this gets all the way full, I will take it out and I will put it in my color binder, okay? Or if I have like 2 pieces of ephemera left out of a kit that I've made, or instead of digging out my binders and putting them all, I will stick them in here. Sometimes when I get my mini swaps, I sort them by color and I stick them in here, honestly. But what I was going to say, when I need just a little something, let's say I just need a little blue element to fill with a cluster that I feel isn't full, I will grab my color things. I keep enamel dots in there, okay? Now, these are not all my enamel dots, but they were probably in kits, and I ended up just tossing them in here, to be honest with you. I have corners. I believe this was given to me by Deb from RTS. I love RTS. See, this one is from Lisa, and she made these beautiful dragonflies, and I probably got them in a swap, and I didn't have a lot of time, but I wanted my space clean. I need this space to be clean. It makes me happy. Doesn't mean you have to do it that way. That's just what works for me. Look at this beautiful owl. So honestly, I use it to put things away fast, and then when it gets full, I will empty it and put it away in my binders for larger use. But boy, because I always have little bits. Look, in here, these things will never leave here. Here's a little piece of flair. Here's probably, look, these are dinosaurs that I made. I actually need to give these to someone. Yeah, see, little stamp. I had this one left, some florals. Like, these are wonderful little bits. Look, you guys saw me use one of these the other day. Yeah, I just used one of those the other day. I happened to be digging through here, saw that, and I thought, oh, that should go with my mom's. Yeah, anyway, that's a tangent. So little flare buttons, all kinds of stuff ends up in here. Like I said, this one's almost full. I do not like things to get hung up in these, but I love these drawers. I feel like it helps me keep control of my space without having to truly clean my space. Does that make sense? So when I am cleaning up between videos or whatever, I just put my stuff in here, or if I need a little something, then I will grab out of here because it's little bits and pieces. It's like a little ephemera kit, but it's monochromatic. I've talked about that lots of times. My brain works well with monochromatic. It just does. So these are definitely investment. They are. They are not super cheap. They're not terribly expensive, but I love them. I have used them in many different ways. Embellishments is definitely one way that I use them because I don't want to dig everything out all the time. Like I just don't. Sometimes I just need something teal. Okay. And sometimes I just need to pick up my space. But then when I go to put it away, I can grab one binder, my teal binder, and it goes in there. So I hope that makes sense. So that is number 4 is my drawers. I will put the link for them in below if it's something that you would be interested in, or you guys can comment. I love it when you comment and tell me your ways. Please do that. Tell me your way of doing things because I learn from you. You inspire me as well. So fun. Now, something new that I am doing is I have always used the 12 by 15 baggies when I am putting collections away. And I love that method. I still do it. It's how I make my page kits. I'm never going to not do that, to be honest. I don't see that. But since starting doing certain series like Simple Story Saturdays and Pink Fresh Fridays, I needed a more, I don't know, elegant? I don't know. I think this is a more elegant way to store a collection. And these are just pockets. That's what these are. Okay. Nothing fancy. Got them in Amazon. Yes, I will totally put the link below. But I think that if you have a collection that you love, or you have something, this does not get all crazy in your cubicle. You'll see I have them in my cubicle like this. When I have them in the baggies, all of that extra loose plastic drives me crazy. Like it drives me crazy because I can't see through it as well, number 1. And maybe it's the old people problem. I don't know. Number 2, I feel like there's just extra and I don't need all that. This is slick. It slides right in. Again, these are a little pricey and I am slowly converting over to buying them to store my collections, okay? Because I can only use, I want to abide by the rules. Now, this might not work for you if you don't do content, but I will tell you can get a lot of paper in these. I like that I can get all my ephemera. I just happened to grab this one. I pulled it out. You can get little pockets in there and it's all together. So if you scrap by collection, I would 100% get these. I would. Even if you buy one a payday, I mean, it's little at a time. You build up your inventory and how you do things. So this is my new and one of my favorite ways to store collections. Not kits, but a collection, a certain brand. Like I have my 49 in Market. I only have 3 of them and they're so beautiful and expensive. Like it's expensive. So they're special to me. It's kind of like displaying a model car that you think is really special. You don't just put it on the shelf. My husband does model cars. So that's why that came to my head. You don't just put it on the shelf and let dust collect in it, right? Instead, you put it in a case that is covered and the case gets dust and you can dust it easier. And all those tiny little grooves of that model car does not get dusty. Well, this is kind of the same thing. I am putting something very special to me or something that I need to stay pristine. I don't want to have any little bend marks on my corners or any damage. And so this is how I will do my collection. All right. So new one of my things is these pockets. I love them. I think you get 6 of them. I don't remember, but I will put the link below. Okay. I'm going to add one more. So probably something I have done for over 10 years, will always do and will continue to do is use iris bins. This is my closet. Okay. I do have my product, my inventory in different ways. I 100% love scrapping by color, but Sometimes photos dictate what you're scrapping. I would not do hot pink, would not come to my mind if I am doing Christmas. Okay, so a lot of my collections that I buy on sale and that I collect and hoard, I do sort by theme. I have Christmas, I have fall, I have spring, I have certain things, outdoor, weather, that kind of things. It has an iris bin and it has its own space. These have come about because of my YouTube content. It has. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that, but I do think that if you are a collection scrapper, like you only work with a collection at a time, that's how you like to scrap, then I think those pockets are very good for that, okay? But if you are a theme scrapper, you let your photos and the time of year and what you're doing, whether it's a birthday, I think iris bins are a very good option. Now you could still use these and put them in there, but I will tell you, I used the 12 by 15 bags. So let me grab one of those and I will talk about that. This is my iris bin. This one is, I have a label on it called kids, right? And so this, I've actually stopped buying the iris bins and I've started buying the essentials. They're the 12.5 by 12.5, 13 by 13. I don't remember, but I get them at Walmart now. And these are much sturdier, to the point that some of my iris bins I've had to throw away because they crack easy and they're expensive. They're expensive. These are not. I think they're $12 a piece, which I don't know. That is kind of pricey for this, but they're worth it. They're more heavy duty. So in this one with kids, look at this paper someone gifted me. Oh, I just love it. I have school supply things because that's all different times. I don't have enough that I need a bin just for itself, okay? I have my Disney in here, I believe, and that's what I have in here for just kids, okay? I have one for teens. My kids are not little anymore, so, but definitely Disney themes. Oh, I'm trying to think. I can't think. What is this? Marvel. My friend Barb sent me a lot of Marvel things. My friend Sherry has sent me things that are Disney themed papers and they just go in there, right? But what you will notice is I have all my school items. Now these are things that I've bought that I consider school embellishments that I've gotten that I don't necessarily have a binder for, but that's the only thing I'm ever going to use them for. Okay. And so then they will go, they should be in this pocket if I'm being honest. So like this, I got on clearance. I think they were like 25 cents. I sent some to some of my friends. I put some in the blessings box. I bought one for myself and it goes in here. So then I know when I need to do a school layout, I mean, here's even a border that I made probably years ago, to be honest. I will just grab this bag, pull it to my desk and put it back in here when I'm done. So I do use iris bins as well. Here's my thing. Do what's best for you. There's no wrong way to do that. I think anyone would tell you that. You have to do what works best for you and makes you the most productive. Those are some of my favorite things. I did more than 5, I think. I think I did 6. Oh, did you see the weather change? It's coming. You guys, it's coming. When we get windstorms here in West Texas, my internet goes out and that's it. We're done. So I hope you will check out the other people participating. I know I have the links below. I want to thank Karen for putting this together and inspiring me to think about things. I'm excited to see what the other months bring about. And with that, have a blessed day. Thanks for hanging out with me. I would love it if you comment and tell me how you organize some of those things. How do you organize your markers? What do you have sitting on your desk? How do you organize your dies? Do you do color drawers? Do you like my systems? I love talking to you guys and getting to know you. If it's your first time, I'd be honored if you subscribed. I would. And if not, please give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and it just means more people in our beautiful community to get to know and be in touch with. I will talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.